Okay, it's Sunday now, the 13th, Super Bowl Sunday. Get out here for a little bit, try to get some picking done. So I'm gonna go under the boardwalk today. So like I was mentioning the last time, that down underneath there behind those trees is a whole lot of garbage. So I'm gonna try to get underneath here without getting wet and just gather up right along the side there. There's some paths in and out, and I'll make use of those wherever I can. Pick them, clean them up, and move them back. So I walked back from the transit center where I park, and I found a suitcase and big plastic thing this morning. It was underneath the boardwalk farther up, so yay for that. There's a lot more garbage underneath the boardwalk over in that direction too, but the boardwalk's a lot lower over there. It's harder to get under, and there's a lot more water, so I just need to kind of figure out how I'm going to do that. I might require waders or something to do that, so we'll see. I'm going to get in there today and see what we got, and I'll let you know how it turns out. I'm probably going to put up a time lapse here too in certain areas, because it's bad enough where I can just set the camera and pick for a few minutes. So catch you in a bit. I am under the boardwalk. I've been picking for a while. Got a couple of bags out already from one area. This is what it looks like down here. It is lots of blackberries, stagnant water. That's the area. That's the area I cleaned already, all the way up to the beginning of the boardwalk over there. And that's what's left to do. I don't know if you can see all the garbage down here, but it's a lot. This is a little easier now. Over there, the sides are pretty steep and narrow. Got my boot wet once. But yeah, so this is, I don't think there's gonna be a way for me to really run the camera down here, but one of the neater things I just found, a toy touch and teach turtle. Anyways, I'm gonna bag up some more stuff, empty my buckets, and keep going for a while. It looks a lot easier going that way than it was at the beginning. Got some pretty good scratches on me at this point, and it's tough sledding. But it definitely looks better once we're done. Now the other side of this ditch is pretty much impassable. I don't know how we're ever going to clean that. Waders maybe, but I'm not sure what's all in this water. It's pretty orange and no idea how deep it is. So need some type of waders or something to get in there. Or yeah, I don't see any other way to do it but to wade down through the middle and pick what we can from the center, but or a really long stick. I'm gonna go bring my poking stick down here, but there's just not much room to operate, so we'll keep going down here, clean this side as best we can, remove the worst of it, and see where we go from there. So I'll let you know how it turns out. Well, I got good news and I got bad news. Good news is there's not a lot that's right under the boardwalk at this point. The bad news is that the rest of the area looks like this. That's gonna take a little bit. I guess on the good side, it's not chopped up into little pieces, so it's all quick picking and it's cans and bottles and stuff, but holy cow, people are just, I don't know. I need to put up some garbage cans, I guess, around here so that people just throw their stuff away, but clearly people just stood here on the boardwalk and drank and threw their cans over the side. So I have to do something. I already got one bag out of this spot, but just a little bit behind me here. But I'm gonna set up the camera here and you can watch me get into this stuff, see how far I get today. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. We got a little bit cleaned here, but it's gonna require another trip, and it's getting late. I'm gonna get home, watch the Super Bowl, see what's going on. But yeah, there's still more. I'm gonna pull that chair out of here. This backpack, there's a lot of baby stuff down here. A little doll on the ground. I'm not sure if somebody was living down here with a baby. It's kind of wet, so I'm assuming somebody just threw a bunch of stuff over the side that was garbage. But found a couple of backpacks and stuff down here too, so you never know. But I'll haul out what I can today of the big stuff. I got a big stack at the corner. Take these, what do I got, 4 bags here plus 2 up a little farther, so about 6 bags. And I'll give you a picture of it at the end here, see what all came out of this ditch this weekend. And like I said, I thought I was going to get 7 bags out of here today. I could have easily gotten that if it wasn't so difficult to pick. There's a lot of the stuff is muddy down here too, and it gets really hard with on the picker. The grabber fills up with mud and doesn't want to pick, so it's going to be come down here a couple of times as it dries out and pick up the smaller stuff that's stuck in the mud. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna take this stuff up and I'll give you a goodbye at the top. See you in a bit. Okay, there it is. That's the stack for the weekend. 2 days, 1 person. You know, it's a lot of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags. No, there's gotta be more than that. Oh yeah, and then there was 2 that I dropped off elsewhere. Plus, I don't know, 8 bags. That's 2 I dropped off yesterday, and then a whole bunch of big items that I'll have the city pick up. So you're probably wondering, because I get asked this a lot, do I sort this stuff? There was a lot of tin, a lot of plastic in there, or aluminum cans in there rather, and plastic. And honestly, no, I don't. If I had a bigger group, we had extra people to just stay there and sort, I would. But just hauling it out, like picking it, hauling it out, and getting it here, it chews up all my time. And finding a way to sort them as I go. I know some groups have clear bags for recyclable, black bags for everything else. Maybe we'll get to that point someday. But right now, if it's just me out picking or me and one other person, we're trying to cover a lot of distance and a lot of area, get a lot of garbage picked, and we're doing great at that. And we can do better with recycling, but it's an extra thing to have to think about and slow down, and it makes it too difficult right now. So hopefully we'll get to that point down the road and figure out how to do this efficiently. But for now, we get it cleaned up and make the city look better, get it out of the water, get it out of the waterways, and hopefully discourage people by doing that from littering and set a good example. So there have been hundreds, if not thousands of cars that drove by today watching me do this. So hopefully that has an impact. And with the videos, hopefully that does even more. So have a great day, have a great weekend, and I will see you next weekend, where I'll probably be back out in the same spot cleaning some more if it's not raining. So if it's raining, that won't be a friendly area to pick. But I'll see you then. Bye.